a matchup we have been waiting for. Two elite wide receivers. They bring a great skill set and swagger, hoping to use this showcase to show they are the top receiver in the country. Welcome to the home of the Big Orange Nation. Massive Neyland Stadium, home field of the Tennessee Volunteers. As we'll see the #1 team in the country, LSU Tigers, taking on the winners of 5 straight, the Tennessee Volunteers. For EA Sports College Football, Chris Fowler, joined as always by Kurt Kernstreet. Kurt, let's get right to the action. Here's the kickoff team now, set to move this one away. Return here from inside the 15-yard line. Puts it to the 25-yard. And that's where they start the drive. It's incomplete, almost a disastrous play here on the opening drive. He's going to bring up second down. Both teams sort of sparring in the early going, what we expect to be a really competitive top 10 showdown here midseason.
Yeah, midseason games like this are so exciting because you think you know who these teams are, and after today, we'll have a much better idea. The team that plays mistake-free is going to be able to get out of here with a win.
Timeout is called by the defense. That's their first of the half. The 25 at 2nd and 10. Can they make it a 3rd and manageable here? And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. Moves the ball up to the 30.
Chris, the defense dials up the blitz. They're unable to get into the backfield, giving the running back enough room. I'll tell you, the linebacker makes a great play just to come up with a tackle here.
Quick 3rd down test on this opening drive of the game. Takes the snap and takes off on the run. They bring it down to the 38, but that's good enough for 1st down.
Man, when your quarterback can run the football like this, it puts so much pressure on the defense. The defense coordinator spent all week preparing his unit to be able to stop this offense. But when this quarterback's able to pull it down and pick up yards like that, it's an extra headache for the defense to have to deal with.
The ball's with 1st and 10 here. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. Oh, they trap him for a sack.
It just looked like the quarterback was holding on to the ball a bit too long that time, allowed the defense to be able to get the pressure, and they come up with the first sack of the game.
The offense will try to recover now at 2nd and 12. Play action fake, looking to throw. And it's incomplete, just out of reach. Too much on that throw.
Well, you had the coverage that you want here as a quarterback. Receiver runs a really good route, and the quarterback just misses it. Now, the one thing I'll say about on the out cut is I'd rather have it thrown towards the sideline than behind the receiver where it can be intercepted. So he misses it, but at least it's not a pick.
Big moment on the opening drive. They face third down. Looking for the wideout. That one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings up fourth down now.
And I was hoping he'd be able onto that football. That would have been a big play there on third down. Now, big decision coming up here on fourth.
And the Volunteers will have to kick it away. And the offense will have to punt for the first time this afternoon. And he takes it around the 20. Boom. And the returner is tackled by this punt coverage team. Just underway, and this home crowd is fired up and ready to make a difference today. They'll run it from the gun. Across the 40. They bring him down, but an explosive play by this offense. Big game.
There's nothing more that helps an offense than committing to that running game and popping an explosive run like this on the ground. Keeps the confidence of your offensive lineup. Same with your back. It helps everything else that you're doing as an offense in your rhythm. Now you can come back with some counters, try to take some shots off of play action, and keep hammering away with that run game.
And at first down, they go right back to him. And he'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
Important second down play coming up. Scanning the field, it's Leonard. And it's incomplete as he just overthrew his receiver that time. So the ball at midfield, now the offense facing a third and long. Off the play fake, looking to pass it. Oh, the pass rush gets home.
Third down and long, and they go play action. Puts the quarterback in a tough spot by taking his eyes off of the coverage. Now, I get it can maybe help the protection, but here it did not, and now you have a sack.
And on fourth down, the punter sends it away. No chance for a return. That football bounces away from the returner and heads out of bounds. Tennessee's offense back out on the field now. The last possession, they were forced to kick it away. Can they finally get things going this time? The quarterback making some changes at the line. First down, looking to throw the football. And he's going to stretch the defense, taking a deep shot here. And it's hauled in, catch made way downfield.
The defense is spread all over the field, creating some one-on-one matchups, and the quarterback makes them pay for it.
Here we go. That huge explosive play has set the offense up in the red zone. Running back with the football. Coming to the line on second down. This is important. They want to avoid a third and long. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. That one falls incomplete. Looking for a flag. Doesn't get it. Brings up third down.
I know this guy believes in his receivers, and I don't blame him. There's a lot of talent out there, but throwing into double coverage like that, that's how you throw picks.
Drops back, needing a third down completion here. Pressure is coming. Swarm with a pass rush, a sack.
Chris, this one's on the quarterback, in my opinion. He's got to have a better feel and a presence. Pocket to be able to either check it down or get rid of the ball. You just can't take the sack.
So here comes the kicking team on the field. They'll settle for three. Oh, and he missed it. The kick is no good. And with that miss, the score will stay right where it is.
That's a missed opportunity for some points here. The way they were moving the football, I thought maybe a touchdown at the very least, 3 points, but instead, he shanks it.
Okay, so here comes the LSU offense back on the field. They came up empty on the last possession, forced to punt it away. And they begin to click now. They start the drive with a quick throw to the right side. Breaks loose at the 45. They bring him down, but it's a big gainer to the 47.
Boy, huge play by this offense. A good throw, a nice accurate throw. But I think it's the run after the catch that really impresses me. And early in this game, you got to think they're going to continue to go back to him until this defense shows that they can slow him down.
And suddenly they're across midfield at the 47 after that one big play. Heading left after the handoff. First down, looking for more now. They bring him down to the 27. This offense really threatening now.
Chris, it feels good to see an LSU team be able to run the football when you know they're going to run. I mean, they've been doing that forever, going all the way back to like Jacob Hester and Kevin Falk. His ability to run the ball and catch out of the backfield. Leonard Fournette. And, of course, Clyde Edwards-Helaire on that great 2019 team. And now, LSU stable of backs again on this roster, too.
They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4. Defense swarms him on that first down play. Now they come up 2nd and 15 after the loss. Short throw complete to the tight end.
That's the thing with this guy. You've got the ability to flex him out. He shows his versatility and what he can do from that slot position. He could be the quarterback safety blanket.
Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this third down. Dropping back. It's Leonard. On the move now. Quarterback finds a target on the right. It's complete. Defense wraps him up after the catch, but he's just short of a first down. Fourth down. He's throwing for it. And they can't complete it. It's a turnover on downs. Defense stepping up there.
Oh, my gosh, a drop pass here on this fourth down play. Everything was perfect. The execution is there. The route is nice. The ball is on the money. All he has to do is catch it, and it's a first down, and he drops it. This one could come back to haunt.
Here's the first play of the drive now. They begin at the 19. The defense all over it. They stop him right at the line.
It was an excellent effort by this defense, just staying in their run fix, holding their own at the line of scrimmage, and then making a tackle. Offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get any yards at all.
Second down after that run on the previous play. From the gun, he looks for an open man. The pass rush closing in. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw that time. And now third down coming up.
My gosh, they almost came up with another sack here. They have done an amazing job of pressuring this guy. And, Chris, obviously, we're still in the first quarter. They better make some adjustments up front, or this is going to be a long game.
They're backed up here, trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. And he'll drop back here on 3rd down. Looking deep downfield to the left. It's dropped. Would have been a big play, but he could not hold on.
What a hit there on 3rd down. The timing was perfect, and now we got a big 4th down play.
The Vols will line up to punt it away. And he'll kick it away now for the 2nd time. No fair catch. He feels the punt. And the return brought down by the coverage team. Here's the first play of the drive now. They begin at the 39. Early movement there will cost the offense 5 yards. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. Looking to throw. It's Leonard. Close to the tight end. And it's incomplete. He just missed his target, overthrowing it.
Well, they don't make the completion here. The timing seemed to be off between the quarterback and the receiver. But, man, this defensive coordinator, he may want to consider getting more pressure on this quarterback by changing some things up. You've got a lot of time back there to throw the ball. And eventually, that's going to cost you.
Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. The pocket breaking down. Pass ball is incomplete on the deep shot, but there is a penalty marker down. Let's check it out. So the offense will decline the penalty and just take the result of that play. Offense comes to the line for third down off the incompletion. Out of the gun now on third down. Pulls it in. It's Mum. The defense stops him short of the marker, so it's fourth down coming up.
Wow, they're going to come up short of the sticks here. We got a tough decision at this point in the football game for the head coach. What will they do now on fourth down?
Fourth down and 2 in their own territory. Coach shows no hesitation. The offense is on the field. Getting set for the second quarter here. Both offenses searching for a spark. They didn't do much in the first quarter at all. As we get lined up here for quarter number 2, we'll see if the offenses can get going. They didn't do much in the opening quarter. The offense stays on the field. The coach is going to go for it on 4th and 2 in his own territory. Obvious false start there, moving too early. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. Well, they're going to go for it, try to keep the drive going. 4th down and 7. To the air, it's Leonard. Finds a receiver in the middle of the field. They make the tackle, but not before he reaches the 37.
That's what you love to see from the quarterback, recognizing the receivers past the marker, and a good job by the receiver to know where he needed to go to get that first down.
Looking to throw again. Dump off caught by the running back. Defense drops him for a loss. Tougher second down on the way.
You know, he had nobody open downfield because of great coverage there by this defense. But what I love to see is how they run to the ball. He checks it down, and this guy's got nowhere to go. It's a big loss.
Second down after that previous play. From the shotgun, drops back looking for an open man. A deep shot to the left side. He's got it near the end zone. And he will score. Touchdown, LSU.
That's what makes this guy so dangerous as a wide receiver. He can catch the ball underneath, shake and bake, and go by you, or use his speed to get around you and make a big play like this for a touchdown.
PAT makes it 7-0. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. He'll return it from inside the 10-yard line. Not much on the return. They'll stop him at the 20. Good coverage. Volunteers' high-tempo offense is back out on the field. Last time was a quick 3-and-out. Can they get a drive going this time?
Well, if he would have stayed on his track and stayed more to the inside, I think that play opens up for a nice game. Instead, he's looking for the big play, bounces it to the outside, and there's just too much speed on that defense.
Quickly behind the sticks here after the loss, 2nd down and 11. Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. And the defender gets a hand in there to break the pass up.
Well, the quarterback did all he could here to try to make this play happen, but a sloppy route by the receiver allows the defense to easily step in front and knock that ball away.
So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. 3rd and long. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw it. Fires it to the wideout. Makes the grab and keeps the foot in bounds. That's going to be enough for a 1st down. Great play.
What a clutch play here by this offense to convert on 3rd down. I know it's still early in this game, but the fact that they've dug themselves a hole to convert there and keep this drive alive, they got a new set of downs and a chance to dig into this lead.
The Volunteers begin a new series here, 1st and 10. And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. Pass caught. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion.
And they get some positive yards here. But just from sitting up here looking down, Chris, you kind of have a sense that they wanted a little bit more on that play.
Here's the 2nd down play. On the shotgun now, here's an inside give. And it'll be Smolder right at the line for no gain.
Hey, this defense continues to just be physical at the line of scrimmage. Offense can't do anything on the ground, and by doing that, this defense is allowing their defensive front to get pressure on the quarterback. Every time they drop back to throw, they become a one-dimensional offense.
On 3rd down, he drops to throw. He's running out of time here. Pass is incomplete. The defense affecting the quarterback with pressure there.
Well, Chris, obviously they had to go through the air there to try to pick up this 3rd down and long, but when you're so far behind the chains, boy, you really allow this defense to dictate things, and it allows them to put pressure on your quarterback and can affect the timing, as we saw on this play.
Now, wasn't alert enough, didn't get the playoff. That'll cost him 5 yards. So the offense obviously will decline the penalty and take the result of the play. Didn't quite get the playoff in time. It'll be delay of game. Obviously, the defense will decline that penalty on the offense and take the result of that play. Offense rolling the dice on this 4th down call. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. Bringing pressure. A deep shot, but he paid for it. Incomplete. A huge 4th down stand by this defense.
Listen, I get it. I know you trust your offense, and maybe this is something you thought about all week in these situations, but when it's on your side of the field like this, you got to give it a second thought, because now your defense is already playing with their backs against the wall.
A pop pass on the jet sweep. Zero running room. Stopped right at the line of scrimmage.
Yeah, the offensive coordinator calls the right play. I like trying to get out on the edge of the perimeter of this defense with the speed you have. But you got to tip your cap. The defense made a great play.
Second down play coming up. To throw, it's Leonard. And a short pitch and catch to the tight end. The defense grabs him after the completion. He's just short of a first down. As the tight end flex out into the slot, looking for a matchup there, Kirk.
Well, it is a matchup because he has the size where he's very difficult to be able to match up for his safety. And he's got the speed to be able to outrun a linebacker. That's why they like to flex him out like that and be able to pick up nice big gains like this.
Did not get there, and now it's going to bring up 4th down and 1. Timeout called by the defense. They'll go to the sideline and try to adjust. It's their first timeout. They need a yard here on 4th down to keep this drive alive. He's not going to get there. The defense rises up and makes a huge 4th down stop.
How about the offense being aggressive? They decided to go for it here, and I got to give all the credit to this defense. Being aware, anticipating the call, knowing exactly where they needed to make the stop, and they did.
And Tennessee's high-powered offense is back out on the field. Last possession, they were stopped on 4th down, but it didn't cost them anything. Can they put together something here? Dumps a short go down to the running back. Tackled quickly after the catch. He'll be short of the marker.
Boy, it's one of the things I love about this running back. It's not just this defense trying to defend him running the football. As you can see here early in this game, trying to get him involved in the passing game. Great call.
It's a shotgun run call. They tackle him at the 43, but that's enough for a first down.
Well, another short game for this offense on the ground, and you got to give a lot of credit to the defense. They have really negated that aspect of this offense the entire first half and really making them one-dimensional. And if that doesn't change, I don't know how they get back into this game.
The pickup is 7 yards. Now it's 2nd and 3.
What a great job to be able to establish some rhythm to an offense. When you can run the football like this, it just opens up the playbook. You can continue to run. You can go to play action. You really keep the defense on their heels when you can run the ball like this. Nice play.
Getting set. Here's 2nd down. Here's the snap. Looking to throw here. And the pass is incomplete.
Boy, the defense rolls the dice here on this screen pass. If they don't hit this quarterback, this is a big play. But give them credit. They were able to get to him before they were able to complete that pass.
Offense trying to move into scoring position if they could convert 3rd and short here from the 50. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. He'll throw it now. And that pass is hauled in over the middle. They finally tackle him, but all the way down to the 20-yard line. It's the 2-minute timeout of what's been a really competitive game so far. Chance for the offense to take the lead before the break. And they're going to go with the Wildcat formation and an extra blocker. Let's see what they have in mind here. And it's a direct snap. Nowhere to run. They'll corral him for no gain.
I mean, Chris, you have to admire this offense. They continue to try to sprinkle in the run game, even though it's not been able to really get established. But they're not just becoming one-dimensional. You got to respect that, and hopefully at some point it'll pay off.
The Volunteers looking to take advantage of this red zone trip. It's a quick grab. And they wrap it up after the completion just short of the first down marker.
As we all know, Chris, red zone leads to tight windows. A lot of times you just get what you can get. Likely grateful this went forward to help this upcoming 3rd down call.
Here we go, 3rd and short on the 7th play of this drive. Can he make take it to the marker. Stop right there at the line. No gain. And now the defense will call a timeout here. There's something they didn't like about that look, and they'll make an adjustment before this important play. They need a yard here on 4th down to keep this drive alive.
Here we go.
And they'll run it out of the shotgun. Oh, they stopped him short. What a 4th down play, and they will take over on downs now.
Oh, the offense being aggressive here, going for it on 4th down, but the defense was not having it at all. They come up with a big stop.
So the first play of the drive here coming up. Less than 2 minutes left on the clock. Some confusion on the snap count. A false start cost them 5 yards. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. And wow, listen to this crowd noise. This stadium is vibrating. That's why this is such a tough place for visitors to play. He bought some time, now lets it go. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. They bring him down after a short gain there.
Quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a first down. But instead, he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
Back to throw. It's Leonard. It's complete. Finding some room with the 25. Oh, and he heads out of bounds after a really nice gain there.
What a pitch and catch by the quarterback and receiver for a big gain for this offense.
First down now at the 46. Instead of being backed up, one big play has got this offense up and running. Looking to throw it on first down. Fires it to the wideout. Caught on the outside. It's Mung. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks. More than enough for a first down.
You know who's got to love this offense picking up so many first downs? Their own defense. Man, when I played, I used to have defensive guys come down and tell me when we'd have a long drive how much it would allow them to rest and go out and play dominant football.
He escapes the pocket. Scrambling, now he'll make the throw. There's a fastball, but it's intercepted. Short return tackle made at the 27. A crucial takeaway.
Love this quarterback's athletic ability and the way he can create and improvise. Unfortunately here, he just didn't locate the defender when he throws the interception.
So they'll start this drive here with less than a minute remaining on the first half clock. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Looking for his big tight end. Tried to press the ball deep, but it's incomplete.
Well, it's an incompletion here, but I bet this secondary is going to play a little bit deeper just to make sure they don't get hit on any deep throws later in this game.
Looking to pass here on 2nd down. He makes the grab. And he heads out of bounds after gaining a few yards.
Well, that's exactly what you need to do as a receiver in these kind of situations near the end of the half. Get some positive yards, but also stopping the clock is just as important.
Who makes the grab? Tackled, but not before he gets into enemy territory at the 45. Timeout is called to talk strategy late in this close game with halftime approaching. This offense has gotten going at long last. It's another 1st and 10. Throws it to the right. And it's incomplete on the overthrow. Just too much on that ball.
You know, I like the quarterback's patience here, and instead of trying to force the issue and squeeze the ball into coverage, he just decides to just basically throw it away and live for the next down.
Makes a quick catch. That's a nice wrap-up there by the junior. So a timeout is called to talk strategy. Maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays before halftime. To So the offense looking to be efficient here. Not much time remaining before the end of the half. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Defense is coming after him. And the defense tackles him at what should be the final play of this first half. Miller's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. And the Vols will kick this away to begin the second half. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. We'll start from the 25. And here comes that LSU offense back onto the field. Passing game's been on fire. Let's see if the defense has made some changes to begin to slow it down. Makes the catch downfield. Tackle made, but not before he reaches the 44.
Chris, is it possible to be DBU and wide receiver U at the same time? I think the LSU fans think it's possible. They always seem to have great defensive backs, and they always have pass catchers that just show up and show out week after week, year after year.
After one explosive play, the offense suddenly moves inside the opponent's 45. And that run produces a decent gain.
It's a really good, solid run. I know it's not the flashiest big play, but it's important for your offense to be able to get yards like that on early downs. You stay ahead of the chains, and it opens up the playbook for the second and third down coming up.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Back to pass. It's Leonard. So we're trying to make a play, but put too much on the throw.
Oh, man, I really like the route here by this wide receiver. Does a nice job of separating, creates some space there. The quarterback, unfortunately, just puts that ball too far out in front of him.
After the incompletion, they'll come to the line for a 3rd and 4. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Looks to his left and makes the completion. Clutch conversion on 3rd there. Sets him up first down from the 31.
Boy, this offensive line, you got to tip your cap. They've done everything you would ask of them in taking care of this quarterback. They do it again here on 3rd down, working with that lead. You know the pressure's coming, and they deliver.
Catch made on the right side. And they're able to get him down.
Wow, they get positive yards here, but you have a sense that they wanted a little bit more with that pitch and catch.
Offense getting set. 2nd down play here. That's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact. No flag. Brings up 3rd down.
I'm a big fan of the RPO, but it is a dangerous play for the quarterback. You got to make the right decision. On this play, it just seemed like he was a little hesitant, unsure, and it cost him here with an incompletion.
Looking to throw yet again. It's an out route. The catch made. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain.
Well, this quarterback is unflappable. Here they are working with the lead in the second half. Get to a 3rd down. You got to throw the football. This is where you trust the quarterback to make a good decision, an accurate throw. He does it. You convert, and you keep working that clock.
LSU getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. Here comes a throw from the red zone. Running out of time in the pocket. Has a path to the end zone. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Tigers. What a weapon for this offense. A quarterback who can flash the speed and finish a touchdown drive just like that.
How about being the defensive coordinator? You've got everything covered. You make the right call, And all of a sudden, this guy is so athletic and so gifted with his ability to improv, you can't contain him. You better come up with another scheme, and you better put 2 or 3 defenders on this quarterback.
Looks like he didn't get the snap off in time. That'll cost him 5 yards. That offensive penalty will be declined by the defense. They're happy to take the result of that play. They're set now to try the PAT. And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. The offense will start at the 25. They'll change the pre-snap look now. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Pressure is coming. He's going to take off. The junior able to bring him down quickly.
That's what I really love about this quarterback. Looks downfield. Everybody's covered. Instead of just throwing this ball away, he's got the athletic ability to make this defense pay for it by picking up some good yards.
2nd down play coming up for this offense. There's the snap, and he's looking to throw. Lets it fly to the wideout. Oh, it's picked off. What a play. Look out, he's in the clear. They bring him down, but that could be a game. Pick and return.
Well, the quarterback ends up being a tad aggressive and ends up paying for it with a pick. I get that that might be part of his playing style, but there's a difference between being aggressive and being careless.
And that Bayou Bengals offense is back out on the field. They punched it into the end zone the last time. Let's see if this defense has made some adjustments to stop him this time. And the defense smothers him for no gain. They don't block the defensive end. It shows some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well.
The pass will fall incomplete on the scramble attempt. Good coverage there.
That ball just seemed to sail on. You got to make sure to give your receiver a chance to be able to come down with a catch and bounce, because in today's game, man, these receivers make catches like this all the time. And if you put the ball out of bounds, you're not going to give them that opportunity.
To throw, it's Leonard. The scramble doesn't get there, and it's going to bring up 4th down.
Well, the quarterback tries to pick this up himself. It just wasn't meant to be. Defense out in nickel package with those 5 DBs, knowing they've got good speed on the field to be able to cover the skill guys, and also the quarterback up front in case he takes off. Now we got a 4th down play coming up. Snap, the hold, the kick, everything there perfect to put 3 points up here for the offense.
So after building this big lead, they're set to kick it off. That one bounces through the end zone, so they'll start at the 25. Volunteers' powerful offense back out in the field. We'll see if this quarterback can shake off the interception he threw in the last possession. And he's going to take a shot down the left side. And it's hauled in way downfield. Tackle made, but not before he reaches the 44.
What a gain here. Big play for this offense. The quarterback and receiver just seem to be in sync. Tough on that corner to try to make a play on that ball.
That one play has flipped field position. First down at the opponent's 44. Quarterback making adjustments now to what the defense is showing. First down, looking to throw the ball. The pass rush closing in. Gets loose, able to scramble for a solid gain.
Hey, if nothing else is there, good decision by this quarterback to be able to pick up some positive yards. Rather see him do that than force the ball into coverage. Good heads-up play.
Offense getting set up. Here's second down. They snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball. Catch made on the out route. And the gain just good enough for a first down.
That's what makes this tight end so dangerous. You can flex him out into that slot position. He shows you his versatility. He can be an inline guy that can block, but here he shows you what he can do with his hands.
Still looking for that elusive touchdown, but finally this offense is moving. First down and 10. He's looking to scramble, and he will be stuffed for no gain.
Well, the defense does a great job here of pressuring the quarterback, but I got to give the quarterback a lot of credit. Instead of taking a negative play, he shows you his athletic ability and fights out and gets all the way back to the line of scrimmage.
Now it's second down here. On the handoff, they'll test the right side here. That's a nice wrap up there by the junior.
You know, in the RPO game, the quarterback's got to make really sound decisions on that read. Either give it when it's the right time or you pull it out and make the throw. Here, I think he's kind of in that gray area, decides to hand it off and at least picked up some positive yards.
Urgency now for the offense that hates to come up empty on this drive, down multiple scores. Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. Looks to the left, and it's complete. They bring him down at the 11, but it'll be first down from there. Caballo's looking to run some tempo here. They'll try to run it with the option. Pitch to the back. Going absolutely nowhere. That would be a loss on the play.
Well, when they called that one in, I doubt they thought it was going to go backwards like it did. Normally, you can get a few out of these option plays, but they got nothing here.
See if the loss ends up killing this drive. It's second down now and 16. Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. Looking for 6. Caught near the goal line. And he's in. Touchdown, Volunteers. That's a crucial score. Let's see if they can build momentum and complete this comeback.
Well, I know they're still trailing, but that score is a great first step in trying to break down this lead. You don't want to leave it all to the fourth quarter when the pressure really intensifies and you have limited time.
Now, wasn't alert enough, didn't get the playoff. That'll cost him 5 yards. So the offense will decline the penalty and just take the result of that play. Didn't quite get the playoff in time. It'll be delay of game. So the offense obviously will decline the penalty and take the result of the play. The offense is out there. Here comes a two-point conversion attempt. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. He's hit right as he throws it. Incomplete.
Hey, great job here by the defense on this conversion. Nice heads-up play to prevent the two-point try.
I believe they're lining up to attempt an onside kick. On the hands team does their job and secures the recovery. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. Okay, so here comes the LSU offense back on the field. Last time out, they moved the ball well, but had to settle for a chip shot field goal. To pass. It's Leonard. Receiver makes the grab. The gain is 5, so it's 2nd and 5 now.
Love the timing here between the quarterback and his receiver. Pick up some positive yards, and I continue to be impressed with just the chemistry between these two.
Pass complete. It's 2nd down now. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. Moves out of the pocket. On the run here. Lets it go. Nice catch by the receiver along the sideline. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down.
Chris, a great ability by this quarterback to get outside of the pocket and place the football right where it needs to be for the first down.
Here comes a first down pass attempt. Incomplete. That should have been caught. That's on the receiver.
Here's an opportunity for a big play across the middle, but he didn't quite have the concentration or the focus necessary. Ends up dropping it before he could bring it in.
2nd and 10 after the previous play. With the catch, it's Mung. They bring him down to the 13. This offense really threatening now to score. To be first down.
Gain of 12. Unit up for first down.
And check out how he's been spreading the football around between his targets, getting everybody involved in this game. We're set now for the 4th quarter. Who is going to make the crucial plays to take home this W? So here we go. First play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. Back to throw again. Looking to the end zone. And it's caught. Touchdown, LSU.
Well, that's just textbook right there. Great timing and recognition by the quarterback. Great route by this receiver. He gave a nice stem to the outside before he went to the post. Perfect timing, tough to defend, and an easy touchdown for this offense.
And the PAT is good.
LSU 24, Tennessee 6.
Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. So a touchback will start at the 25. Tennessee's offense back out on the field now. They were clicking last time. Great protection. The pitch and catch was solid. Right down for a touchdown. Taking a deep shot here to the right. Downfield shot falls incomplete. Couldn't quite connect there.
They fail to connect downfield again, and time is a major factor now here in the fourth quarter with the deficit being this big. Just not much working for this offense today.
So 2nd and 10 from the 25. Important to get something here to avoid that tough 3rd and long situation. And the QB will try again on 2nd and 10. The pocket breaking down. He gets the first and more. He'll avoid the tackle there with a slide.
Well, they did a good job of getting pressure on the quarterback, but, man, make the play. Bring him down. Instead, they give up positive yards here on the scramble.
Fresh set of downs. It's 1st and 10. Quarterback drops back. He's running out of time here. Able to get the pass away, but took a hit that time.
Boy, this defensive coordinator has been all over it, mixing up the looks, doing a good job of getting pressure on this quarterback there. Almost a sack. They hit him right as he's releasing the ball, almost coming up with another turnover. Just a
looking to make a big play downfield. And it's caught inside the 15, still running. They finally bring him down, but he makes it inside the 15-yard line. First down, great scoring position. Snapping it from the red zone now, looking to throw. He cannot escape. It's a sack.
Well, that takes the wind right out of your sails. This offense is trying to find a way to get back into this game, and another pressure and a sack against their quarterback.
That sack sets up a 2nd down and very long. Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. And that pass is way off the mark. Not sure who he meant to throw that ball to.
It's pretty simple as a defensive coordinator. When the quarterback drops back to throw, if we get pressure on him, we got a chance to slow him down and win the football game. If we don't, it could be a long afternoon. Good job here by dialing up the pressure.
Quarterback appears to be changing the play. Fakes the handoff here, looking to throw it. Bringing pressure. And he'll just throw it away now. Couldn't make anything happen, and that's now going to bring up 4th down.
Love the idea of the defense getting more speed on the field, whether it's nickel or dime. Get as many defensive backs on the field as you can, and then sit back when you're working with this kind of lead in the 4th quarter. You don't want to give up the big play. Force them to throw underneath, tackle them inbounds, and keep that clock moving.
Needs a completion here on 4th down. This will ball incomplete and a turnover on downs.
What a great job by this defense, really all game long. It's very fitting. Here we are now in the 4th quarter on a 4th down play. They step up yet again. Now you give the ball to your own offense, you work that clock, and you seal victory.
And here comes that LSU offense back onto the field. And now the handoff. He shows off the juking ability, but not much room to run. It's a short game.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example of the defense. Has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage and not give up big run plays.
Caught behind the line. It's Mung. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion.
Just a good job here by the quarterback. Got the ball out to his receiver. His guy eats up some yards. They stay ahead of the sticks.
So a very makeable 3rd down for the offense with a 29. Looking downfield, it's Leonard. On the move now. Heavy pressure, he lets it go. But they don't connect. It's incomplete, and it brings up 4th down.
Boy, a questionable call there on third down. I know they don't convert, but why not run the ball? Keep the clock moving, especially working with the lead in the fourth quarter. Now you got a big decision here on fourth down and short.
They don't make the third down yardage. Here comes the punt team. And a low line drive, ugly punt. He'll field the punt. And the coverage team makes the stop on this return. And the Volunteers' high-tempo offense is back out on the field. The last possession, they were stopped on a fourth down try. Can they get something? Here's the throw deep downfield. And it's intercepted right near the goal line. Tackle made after a short return, but the pick ends that threat.
Well, that interception really about cost them the game here. And I understand. You got to do everything you can to get back in it, down by a couple scores. But the interception, for the most part, seals the deal for the defense.
All right, so it's 1st and 10 back inside the 5-yard line. We're going to see how much this play caller trusts his quarterback. How aggressive will he be from this spot? Starts with a quick pass to the left off the RPO. Finds room at the 30. Breaks into the clear. Now the 40. Inside the 20. Past the touchdown, LSU. They are pouring it on now.
Well, that's what great teams do. Things are getting a little bit too close, so they go right down the field with just a few plays to put this game right back to having a comfortable lead.